Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about will the PlayStation 5 and the next Xbox be able to support 4K graphics running at 60 FPS at the same time. As always, if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe for more gaming related videos like this, and always drop a like on the video to show some support, spread the word, and get my channel noticed. Thank you. But jumping right into the video, a lot of people have come out, a lot of people have been speculating that the next Xbox, the Xbox 2, whatever you want to call it, and the PlayStation 5 will be able to run 4K at 60 FPS, right? Just like PCs. And I'm here to say no, that's not the case at all. And let me tell you why, okay? We know now, or most of you may know, that some PCs can do 4K 60 FPS, but a lot of people may not realize is in order for people to be able to run games at that setting, their setup costs them under $2,000, between $1,500 and $2,000 if they already have a 4K monitor to support that. And the one thing about consoles is that they try to bring it into the casuals, right? They want to make the price as cheap as it can be to be able to support the next generation for gaming, for games, right? So these next consoles that are going to be coming out in 2020, either fall for the Xbox 2 or maybe even spring for PlayStation 5, they're going to support 4K, most definitely, without a doubt, but not 60 frames per second. Now, there may be multiple modes for this. You may be able to run 1080p at 60 FPS, and I believe they're going to have lots of different options for gamers to be able to choose what they want to run their games at, if they want to prioritize frame rates for shooters or if they want to prioritize graphics. I think it will also support 1440p, maybe at 60 frames per second, maybe not, since that's kind of the stepping stone between 1080p and 4K. We'll have to see on that as well. But I definitely think that most of the time what's going to happen is these newer titles are going to be supporting 4K at 30 frames per second. I think that's going to be the gold standard for this next generation, true native 4K at 30 FPS. Now, I want you guys to think about this. You're making a console, right? You want it to be pushed to the hardcore gamers and to the casuals out there. What can you market? What can you put on a commercial? What kind of an advertisement do you want to sell to people? What's the one thing that people see? Graphics. That's what sells these consoles. That's what sells these games. You can't market frame rates, especially to casuals. To the hardcore gamers, they'll understand exactly what you're talking about, and they'll say, yes, I want that. I want 60 FPS. I want 60 FPS and 4K, but the reality is it's just not happening at the same time. You'll probably be able to achieve 4K, and the console will probably also be able to achieve 60 frames per second, but not at the same time, not on these launch models. I have a personal prediction that down the line this generation, we're going to get mid-gen consoles again, like we did with the PS4 Pro and the Xbox One X. I believe that we're going to get a PS5 Pro and an Xbox 2X, whatever you want to call it, and I believe that those mid-cycle refreshes will be able to handle the 4K at 60 FPS, and I think that would interest a lot of people. Market it to people, say, hey, this can do 4K and 60 FPS at the same time, bigger hard drives, more power, who knows what else they're gonna throw in there, whatever. But that's my prediction, right? I don't believe that these consoles will be able to support, the launch consoles support 4K and 60 FPS for the price they're trying to sell these things at, for $400, $500. It's just not going to happen. The technology's not there yet. It's it costs too much to build a PC to be able to run these games like that, and I just think that it's not time. We're not there yet. Maybe in a couple years, but for now, definitely not. Now I know this may be a bummer for a lot of you out there thinking that, oh, next gen, it just makes sense for us to be able to get what we want, 4K 60, that's the logical step. This is where we're going. Yes, it sounds like a logical step, but we've got to realize that as developers switch from 1080p to focusing on 4K, that it's a lot more taxing on the system itself to be able to handle 60 FPS with that 4K resolution. So I want to know what your guys' thoughts and opinions are. Let me know down in the comments below if you agree with me and all that good stuff. I definitely believe that PS5 Pro, Xbox 2 X, they will be able to do 4K 60. That's my prediction, but the launch base systems are never going to be able to do both of them at the same time. You're going to have choice: 4K 30, 1080 60, maybe 1440p 60. Who knows? We'll get all this information revealed whenever they go to talk about specifications for the consoles and such. Like I said, you can't market 60 FPS to the casual consumer. It's going to be all about graphics. It's always been about graphics with consoles, and it's where it's going. That's the truth. Thank you guys very much for watching. Subscribe to the channel for more gaming related content like this. Drop a like on the video if you got this far and want to help support the channel. Hope everyone has a great day. Thanks for watching. Peace.